and welcome to Style with Danielle. And today we are going to be talking about fall 2021 fashion trends, whether you should slay them or skip them. Keep watching. You might be thinking to yourself, why do we even care about trends? I don't follow trends, I set trends. I'm an individual, I don't want to wear what everyone else is wearing. But it is good to know what is trending, because sometimes there may be a fashion trend that fits your personal style and it will be more readily available to you if it's trending. For instance, a couple of years ago, animal print was trending a lot. I'm a fool for some animal print, right? And I was able to get some pieces that I'm going to love for a long time. So it's good to know what is trending. It's good to also keep up to date on what's in with fashion, because otherwise you start to look a little dated. You don't know what's in, what's out, and you know, that kind of thing. And that does kind of affect your personal style. So anyway, let's go. Skip or slay these 2021 fashion trends for fall. All right, so the first trend, cutouts. I say we slay. We are slaying this cutout trend. Why? Because it is sexy without being overtly so. A sexy little strategically placed cutout works for everybody. You can have a little peekaboo on the shoulders, on the waistline, at the midriff, on the back. Like, you can pick whatever area of your body is like your fave and just have a little cutout there. Or you can have the cutout distract from an area where you may not feel very confident with. Like, for instance, this cute, sexy little Christian Cowan number. Now, I'm showing you runway pictures because, you know, that's what was readily available on the internet. But obviously we can shop within our own budgets and just use this as inspo, right? But this sexy little dress with a little cutout right at the top of the midriff there, that looks great. And you know what you can do with that? Got a little pouch, little belly that you are trying to camouflage. That cutout right there draws the eye away from it. And what's cool about that dress, it looks like it's got I mean, she's laying down, of course, like all fabulous like, but I feel like I can see a little ruching in the dress that's also going to help to camouflage the stomach, and then of course the cutout is going to distract you from it. Because I feel like sometimes when maybe you're not feeling your best, that oftentimes we kind of like wear oversized clothing or things that kind of like drown our figures and may actually put on more visual bulk than we intended. I think a much better way to distract from a body part that you may not be, that you may still be working on, and you know it's in the oven, it's simmering, is to have a strategically placed cutout, and this dress is doing it. You can also have basics in your routine that are elevated. I like to call them unbasic basics, you know? But much like this Jonathan Simkai sweater where you have that cutout, it's a basic sweater, but that cutout just elevates it. It's just like so like, ooh, she just oozes fashion, right? Same thing with this Rebecca Taylor. It's just like, it's a basic sweater. However, now it's like, it's fashion. Now, if you do want to take it to a sexier element, this Tom Ford dress is amazing. I freaking love this silhouette. However, the size of my chest, you know, it'd be a little scandalous for me. But I just love this look, love it. And then the same thing with this Laquan Smith look here. Like, listen, if you got it, flaunt it. I already told y'all that in my first video with, you know, do's and don'ts of fashion over 40. All right, the statement vest, I'm gonna say to slay with caution, because if you do not style this right, it can look like 80s grade school teacher real quick. So this Sankasept coat is freaking amazing, and it's a little bit cheating because it's not really a vest per se. It gives that vest look, and then the sleeves are like almost like a sweater material. I actually bought a coat similar to this in a different print last year that I absolutely love. I kind of bought it towards the end of fall, so I'm very excited to wear it at the beginning of fall this year. Now you can style it sexy like this Acne Studios type of look. I actually really like that. I might have to copy that. Sometimes it's not always practical in New York City because, you know, it can still be very, very hot through October, and then all of a sudden winter comes and it's just like, oh man, I missed it. I can't wear it. Also, I like this Louis Vuitton look. It's a little bit more, it's a little baggier than what I would like recommend, but I do love the way that it's layered here. I would probably do some stuff that's a little bit more form-fitting to kind of balance off how big the vest is. This Leon outfit, I think that's how you say it, Leon or Leon, Leon. I like this look. It's a little more puffed than I would like to be. So I would probably, pair the vest with maybe something more form-fitting on the bottom. But I do love the styling here because they did mix in more of like a sexier tank underneath. So it does give it a little balance. So it's not looking like some big, heavy, like Puff Daddy and Mace video from, the late 90s. Next trend, printed sets. I say slay with a little asterisk. I wouldn't say slay with caution like I did with the vest, but slay with a little asterisk. And I would say here to be careful with the printed sets. Make sure that they really fit your body type. You don't want something that's too oversized or anything that's too like frumpy looking, because the printed set in a silhouette that's like overpowering your body, like this and this other one, it can kind of look like you're knitting and you got 20 cats. Now I got a cat and I'm not judging, but you know what I mean. I don't know if I look weird sitting like this. I won't know until after I've looked at the footage, and of course I'm not filming this over, so let me give you some varied seating positions. What's great about a printed set is that it automatically adds so many options to your closet. I'm gonna do some videos on kind of like being more of like a minimalist. Like I don't like having a lot of clothes, but I want to make statements with the clothes that I have and be able to, still wear them over and over. But what's great about a printed set, you can wear the set together. You can wear one piece with something else that you have in your closet. You can wear the other piece with something else in your closet. So you can kind of mix and match, and you get a lot out of your wardrobe. Just by adding in that one set, those two pieces, all of a sudden you've got a whole bunch of outfit options. All right, next trend, quilted jackets. And I'm just gonna have to say skip unless you're gonna wear something that's a little bit more form-fitting. I would leave this trend maybe to the younger girls. It's giving very OPP. It's giving very much, triple fat goose. It's giving, I think you know where I'm going with this, right? It can look very juvenile. It can look very like, I gave up, it's cold. If you're gonna go this route, I say like this coat here from Chloe is a great way, like if you really like the trend, like kind of like dip your toe in it, because you're only getting the quilting on the side. Otherwise you have like this really amazing trench that has like these really cool added elements to it. But other than that, this Leon one is cute. The whole outfit together is a little bit more puffed than I would prefer. You can probably split this up. This is actually kind of encompassing a couple of trends: the vest, the set, well, it's not printed, but it's a set, and the quiltedness. But I do like how they have it styled here with the sexier tank top underneath. So that's kind of cool if that's your, that's your style. But for the most part, I do have like a kind of like long puffer coat that I wear when it's like raining in the winter time. Even that, I might be like, ooh, girl, you can't get something that's fashionable but functionable as well. So, skip the quilted. Just skip it. Let's go to the next trend. Okay, next trend, high shine, and I say slay all the way. Now this is where knowing what's trending is great, because if you like pieces that have like sequins, that are metallic, lame, like those kind of things, typically you get those more towards the holiday season, like around that time. Having it trending means that you're gonna be able to get this in more pieces. You'll be able to see some like metallic blouses and metallic pants and all kinds of like really cool high shine items. I'm here for this. With this trend, you can determine how shiny you wanna go. You can go all the way with like a coat like this Michael Kors coat, or you can just do a little bit like this Saint Laurent skirt. So let me know in the comments if you are here for high shine. Now, the next trend, shades of brown. I definitely say slay all the way. And I'm someone who loves color. I love prints, but neutrals have started, like this summer, neutrals have started to creep their way into my wardrobe, and I'm here for it because the shades of brown look amazing on brown skin. Now, what I love about this is that instead of being like a monochromatic look with the same exact shade of brown, like maybe like you're only gonna wear dark brown head to toe, or you're only gonna wear like a coffee brown head to toe, I like that it's like a melange of brown. So it's like very tonal, very gorgeous. So you may be pairing some darker browns with some medium browns and some lighter browns. And all of that on our beautiful skin tones is just gonna look amazing. So which trends will you be slaying? Which trends will you be skipping? Let me know in the comments. I don't know if we're gonna have this same type of setup. I'm still trying to work things out on how we gonna set this up. She might not be here for very long. I don't know. I was actually going to throw her away after my party, but my friends were like, no, you can't throw her away. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because she, used her twice in videos already. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Follow me on social. The links are in the description box, and I'll see you fine folks in my next video. Bye, guys.